Just ahead, James Coburn saves the world from some really bad weather. Our Man Flint, sizzling comedy on FXM Movies from Fox. FXM Movies from Fox presents so many musicals in September, we feel it's necessary to offer a musical advisory. Prepare yourself in the likely event you feel a song coming on.
I'm singing magnificent.
At FXM, music strikes daily. That's why we're offering musical guidelines to follow. First, remain calm.
We're adults and these things happen all the time.
Have an accompanist standing by.
From now on, you will be my personal gypsy.
Know the location of the nearest choreographer.
It's very simple. You just go right foot touch, left foot touch, on the back around touch.
And make sure you tune in to FXM Movies from Fox. All through September, we'll give you the musical support you need every day.
You offer me so much.
We've trained the biggest stars to assist you with musical preparedness in uncut, commercial-free hits direct from the source, the 20th Century Fox Studios in Hollywood.
I have never heard it put more beautifully.
When you want musicals, turn to the only place that fills everyone with song.
The guy out here trying to sing Mother McCree.
Stay on alert for musicals every day in September at 4 p.m. and 6 a.m. on FXM Movies from Fox.
Believing she has ruined her adopted father's romance with his singer girlfriend, Katie runs away from home and takes refuge in a strange and mysterious museum.
Hey, you. Have you seen a little girl around here?
No, I have not, and you're the third cop who's asked me that.
All right, all right. Hustle your suckers inside.
Right this way, folks. Enter the sanctum sanctorium. Don't be frightened, ladies. Step right inside. And here, my friends, are treasures never before exposed to accidental eyes. Right this way. And in here are the most valuable bones in existence. All that remains of Prince Yang Kao Chai of the Sing Sang dynasty. And here, under this cloth, here is the great Ping Po, who studied in Egypt during the 21st dynasty. This learned sage and philosopher left minute instructions for the mummification of himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Ping Po, the only Chinese mummy extant. You will note use of cottage mask and various objects buried with the mummy. All these were used in the magical ceremony, usually known as opening the mouth. Now, the purpose of this rite was the reanimation of the mummy by restoring to it the faculties which death had deprived it. With the use of these various instruments and formulae, events were said to occur, events so supernatural, my friends, that they can only be spoken of in whispers. Gather just a little closer, please. I won't have to speak so loud. Yes, beyond human understanding is the manner in which the eyes, ears, mouth of the mummy are said to be opened. This incense restores moisture and warmth to his dried-up body. These amulets stimulate his heart, lungs, spine, blood. The mummy can now see, hear, speak, and eat. Magically, the use of Ping Po's limbs is restored. He can now move, he can sit up, he can walk, he can...
Peggy Ann Garner, the girl you've just seen, won a special Academy Award for her performance in Nob Hill. See it uncut and uninterrupted all this month, right here on FXM Movies from Fox.
Just ahead, James Coburn saves the world from some really bad weather. Our Man Flint, sizzling comedy on FXM Movies from Fox.
Hollywood's first movie network brings you a piece of Hollywood never before seen on the small screen. FXM Movies from Fox presents Movietone Short Subjects. Look to Hollywood's first movie network for more of Movietone Short Subjects here on FXM Movies from Fox.
Just ahead, James Coburn saves the world from some really bad weather. Our Man Flint, sizzling comedy on FXM Movies from Fox. It's Movietone News on FXM Movies from Fox. So let's take a look now at what was happening then.
No, folks, this is not a scene from The Princess Bride.
Nor is it a clip from The King and I.
Or The Queen and I.
Nope, this is the real thing.
Uh-huh.
The coronation of Queen Elizabeth, ruler of England.
Which explains why we were able to find an actress who looks so much like the Queen, because it actually is the Queen.
Only a lot younger.
Yeah, and if I may be permitted to say, with the utmost respect and international dignity, the Queen was quite a babe. She was like the Queen of Babylonia.
Oh, just look at that carriage. It's so romantic, like a fairy tale.
You think that's real gold? I mean, what do you think something like that goes for?
Oh, could you possibly be more superficial?
I'll work on it.
Hey, turn up the volume. I want to hear this.
All right, here, I'll get it.
It's the knob on the right.
What, this one?
No, that one.
The radiant young sovereign made her entrance worthy of the beautiful Gothic setting of the Abbey, as a proud mother and sister watched with awed approval.
Oh, yeah. Wow, talk about sibling rivalry.
Oh, really? Well, darling, straight A's and a lead in this couple are nice, but you know your sister is the queen.
After that inspiring show of fealty, she took the oath to govern with justice and mercy from the Archbishop of Canterbury.
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't he in cahoots with the Sheriff of Nottingham to kill the king and steal the throne?
I think that's someone else.
Oh, good. I thought things were going to get ugly for a minute.
Will you to your power cause law and justice in mercy?
Hey, look, that guy on the right. There's W.C. Fields.
That's Winston Churchill?
I knew that.
The communion service that followed was interrupted for the anointing of the sovereign, now clad in simple white garment. The first of the actual coronation rites, which caused Prince Charles to turn to his grandmother in puzzled bewilderment.
Oh, it's comforting to know some things never change.
The poor guy's still confused.
With the anointing, Her Majesty became in the fullest spiritual sense a queen, which permits her to wear garments and handle emblems belonging to that high estate. And she donned a coat of gold, one of the regalia of her authority. It is called the royal robe and is said to date back to the Byzantine emperors. So, thus regally clad, she went to accept the other emblems of her sovereignty,
The first of which is the most coveted possession in all of the British Empire, the all-powerful royal snow globe. Go ahead, Your Majesty, give it a good shake. Look at the snow.
For a small boy, Prince Charles behaved admirably and was allowed to stay and see the last and grandest of the rites, the coronation itself.
Unfortunately, Prince Charles hasn't behaved admirably since.
We hereby present to you the grand, high, exalted, one-of-a-kind royal crown. It is the only one like it in the entire world. Except for about 100 other ones. Pay them no mind.
Wow, must have been a special at the crown shop that week, huh?
The first among her lords to swear allegiance was her husband and subject, Philip, Duke of Edinburgh.
Ooh, now that's the way it ought to be. Hey, you know, maybe we should have a queen running things in this country, huh?
Well, if you remember, we tried putting a queen in power back in the 50s.
What?
Well, you never heard of J. Edgar Hoover?
Not the kind of queen I had in mind.
Great movies rule on FXM, Movies from Fox. FXM Movies from Fox is the place where you can learn to laugh as our September comedies take you back to fools.
Okay.
FXM's teaching a lesson in comic timing with comedies that are uncut and commercial-free, direct from the source, the 20th Century Fox Studios in Hollywood.
Oh, yes, we have a very large selection.
We're giving out diplomas for the art of improvisation.
Maybe they really are deviled eggs. They're possessed. Huevo de Diablo.
Studying sophisticated practical joking. And defining the very meaning of buffoonery.
Or maybe it's from the Latin word buffomatus, he who carries the pickle.
FXM's Back to Fools gives you comedy in a class by itself every day in September on FXM Movies from Fox.
Wonderful.
Wow!
A month-long seminar on silliness taught by the comedy professionals.
We are the pros from Dover.
So grab your walking stick and get Back to Fools this September.
Isn't that illegal?
Earn your degree in class clownmanship all through September, every day at 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. on FXM Movies from Fox.
From the vault of FXM Movies from Fox, it's the original preview.
Yes, sir? A slight emergency? There's only one man to cope with it. Find Derek Flint.
Yes, James Coburn is back as Derek Flint, the master of the kiss, the karate, and the kill. And you're back in action with him, from Moscow to the Caribbean. Back in danger with him. Back in fun with him. You're in like Flint.
With Lee J. Cobb and Gene Hale, the fabulous face that launched 1,000 intrigues. If there's a story with more burning excitement, more glamorous intrigue, it hasn't been filmed yet. In Like Flint.
See the movie, uncut and uninterrupted, tomorrow on FXM Movies from Fox.
Just ahead, James Coburn saves the world from some really bad weather. Our Man Flint, sizzling comedy on FXM Movies from Fox.
FXM presents InfoNuts. Important stuff about our next movie.
Our Man Flint.
Definitive James Coburn, the 007 spoof of the 60s.
Flint's a super secret agent for Zowie.
Zonal Organization World Intelligence Espionage.
Right.
And co-starring Miss Israel of 1961, Gila Golan.
Uh-huh. So what's Our Man Flint's first name?
I don't know.
Derek. Derek Flint.
Our Man Flint coming up next.